How is everybody? Nobody's here yet. How would I know? You can't even say. Should at least let you get here. I think I should have had the light, my fancy little light there behind me centered or something. Yeah, it might have looked good blowing back on the background back there. The insulator. So, hopefully everybody's doing good. It feels like nobody, maybe it feels like starting to feel more and more like this every year that just nobody is excited for the holidays or ready for the holidays, or I don't know. I guess I hear music if I go into a store or something. Then again, it was freezing cold and snowing for a couple days. I didn't really go anywhere. Like, nowhere unnecessary, anyhow. I don't know. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's happening? I don't know. Just seems like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not like over the moon for the holidays myself either. But just seems like no one is ever anymore. I'm gonna try to get it pulled up here, get a little better look at the chat occasionally. Still have no idea why it takes the chat so long to process. I see other live streams. This doesn't happen. What's going on? What's up with that? What do I got to do? Hey Nico, what's happening? Dan Z, Wyatt, what's going on? I know that's another thing. Maybe it's approached so quickly. I'm not even done. I've done some shopping. I mostly just have to get some gift cards. Double check. I think I still have some cards left over to put the cards in. Things like that. Hey, what's up, Russell? Yep, but Wyatt. Yep, it did. Kind of snuck up on us, I guess. Haven't even seen the. It seems like even YouTube sometimes is flooded with holiday stuff. There's people with their holiday movies, or yeah, I don't know. Not sure what's going on. I haven't even watched Christmas Vacation this year. That's something I do about every year. I don't think we watched planes. Yeah, we did watch Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Maybe as it gets a slightly closer. I mean, we're now just less than a week away from what? The 23rd? Well, so, I don't know about you, but then you start stretching it out. Sometimes your family gets together on New Year's Eve, Christmas Day, the day after. I don't know. For us, we're starting it all. Things are really kicking off on the 23rd this year. And then, I don't know about Christmas Eve. And then Christmas Day, going to my mom's. Yeah, Christmas Vacation is such a great movie. Planes, Trains, and Automobile, another one. I kind of maintain. I'm starting to think Rocky might be a Christmas movie. I don't know, probably possibly up for debate. I mean, if Die Hard is, how's Rocky not? The whole movie takes place from it's a holiday movie. You could argue it takes place. It gets them all in there. Thanksgiving, Christmas Day, New Year's Eve, and New Year's Day. Actually, gets the whole holiday run taken care of in Rocky One. Having the fight on New Year's Day was a little unusual. Then they want to do the rematch on the 4th of July in Rocky 2. Yeah, if I'm same thing, I'm probably going to do my stuff Monday, either tomorrow or Monday. I could finish up. Like I said, I just have to go get some gift cards, go around to some restaurants, go up to Meijer. I think the Meijer, you can kind of do the one-stop shopping. They got all kinds of gift cards. I like to get them at the actual place, though. They seem more legit for some reason. No, well, yeah, possibly. I haven't gotten the cats anything yet, but well, you know what I did? We got them a new tunnel recently to run through. That was supposed to be for Christmas, but they got it early. Um, yeah, but that's it. They might get something else. They might get a scratching post or something out of this whole deal. I've done most of my shopping, Wyatt. I have to do some gift carding. Um, but so far, all I've bought is a T-shirt, a scarf, and like a little notebook. Um, yeah, Meijer's got a little bit of everything. You can get a plant, you can get groceries, you can get motor oil, you can get a space heater, hot dogs, gift cards for Olive Garden. You can get a little bit of everything there. Cat food, ho hos, fried chicken, like ready to go. Sometimes makes you sick. damn, dude, this guy's got the bark in his dogs. I've always been like, yeah, I don't know, it doesn't bother me so much. I've lived places with dogs before. Oh man, yeah, Cashew finally made an appearance today. It was warm enough, the snow's melting, he can maneuver around. I know it is kind of impossible. Other than that, it'll most likely involve a lot of people, probably a lot of dancing. Who knows what the song could be this year? Um, you would think it would, I don't know, something on the newer side, but then every now and then they surprise you, and like an older, much older song is the New Year's theme song. So, and the only insight we have is Trey said on a podcast, maybe what 3 weeks to a month ago, about a month ago, that whatever the original plan was, they had to completely scrap and start over with a brand new idea. So as of late November, they had to start all over with a new idea. I have no idea what the first idea was. I have no idea what the second idea is. The dream of Round Room is more likely now that they have 9 shows to fill at the Sphere. You think Round Room would be one of those? A full bust out set, okay. Something to do with Dog Log, okay. Motor oil in the stocking. Let's see. Was there any what's going through your mind? Well, last year it was a little bit of a mashup of things. I already kind of forget what the big songs were this year. Hey, what's up, Zoot? Zoodlers. Nothing's jumping out at me from the few whiteboards I have remaining around. Yeah, I don't know. It's impossible. Even the song is tough. 90-minute foam. Bring Joe Russo on stage with them. It might not. Maybe it'll be less extravagant since they had to start the replanning so late. I don't know. Guess we'll see. Then they got to hurry. Then they got to turn around and hurry up and start planning for the Sphere shows. Then they got Mexico in between. Mexico's perhaps going to be a bust, being sandwiched in between. It's kind of starting to get a weird schedule, isn't it? You got New Year's Eve on deck at MSG, a 4-night run. Then they're going to Mexico. Then they're going to Vegas. Certainly there will be a summer tour. I don't know if fall's looking good, though. I don't know. When we ever going to get another Halloween show? I'd say I don't even want to bring that up. I was just about to say the year before it's all over, we'll get a fall tour and a Halloween show. One last one. Ooh, that would be a gag. That would make a lot of folks gag. An all goose set. Bunch of monsters flying around the garden. Okay. Monsters could be the song. Yeah, it could be. I don't know why, since there's nothing. Yeah, I think it could potentially. I hate to even say, but I think it could be an old song. I don't know why. Look, I don't want to say, but feels like it might be an old song, like perhaps a My Friend, or a Theme from the Bottom, something like this, maybe. Maybe it doesn't have to be a newish song, something that's come out in the last few years. Generally, it seems like lately that's what it's been. Maybe not. I don't know. One year it was an all game hinge, so that was certainly old. I don't think they have time to retry that. Trey did say he would like a second run at that eventually to get it perfect. Aaron Wolf would probably like a second crack at it as well. I would take certainly a Your Pet Cat as the theme. And no real topic. It says holiday live stream, but that lasted about a minute. Then we're just speculating on New Year's Eve, but that's impossible to do. Even the song itself, what will be the theme that carries us in and after midnight. Well, that did happen at least once. I'm more concerned with the scheduling, though. These kind of big events, these tentpole events, these runs in major cities or whatever you want to call this situation with MSG to Mexico to the Sphere. Now, certainly we'll still get our summer tours like last year. Um, can't imagine. I mean, if they're still active, they're going to do a summer tour. I definitely think I would rather them just stop altogether than do say 6 4-night runs a year. Nah, I don't want none. I don't want nothing to do with that. They're a touring band, okay? We're tolerating these 4-night runs, these circus show events they're having. I mean, MSG is a given, but then Mexico every year now, it seems unnecessary. And as well as, well, they're not doing the Sphere every year. Who knows? This may be the last time they ever do it. Perhaps. We'll see. I think it will be. I don't think they're ever going back there. That's right. Bold proclamations being made here. 11 minutes into the stream. Boy, I ran out of steam real fast. Although I didn't have much to talk about, I was like, well, we'll just depend on the stream ease. Cool, Russell. I'm sure it'll be awesome, whatever it is. The whale flying around was one of the better ones in recent memory. In the midnight hour, okay. Now we're talking Zoodalures. I didn't really consider a cover. I considered an old Fish song being the theme that takes us in. Who knows where Trey's mind is anymore as well. No, not Steam. Oh, Streamies. Streamy. I thought you were saying Steam. I thought you were calling for a Steam. No. No Steam. It's not much of a stream, is it? Well, it's a live chat. It's kind of like we're all sitting around in the same room, just waiting. We got 11 days. Last year, the first night was not very strong. Had an okay simple. It had its moments, but overall, not a very strong first night last year, the MSG run. So hopefully better this year. Trey just kind of coming off his shows. Should still be hot. Reba taking us into midnight. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. I don't know. Maybe my friend, did they already do something with that right around New Year's Eve, actually? What if there is, no, they wouldn't do that. I mean, if there's any kind of like a tease of the Sphere, what's to come? Maybe some kind of replay of that curtain thing from the festival. The curtain with. They've done a lot. Man, they've done a lot. That's the problem with being around this long. They've done a lot on New Year's Eve. They did the clown car thing. I think Trey kind of mentioned at one point they've done a little bit of the singing, the dancing. There's a few others that he threw in there. I don't remember. I don't know what else goes into music. Yeah, you're right, brother. I don't know why they never play that one. Jeff's gonna sit in at the Sphere. Well, we're coming. This can't be the last stream of the year. Still a bit early for a preview, although I got to do it before once things start going the 23rd, the holidays are kicking off. By the 27th, we're going to be doing picks. I guess that would leave open the 26th for a preview. Potentially Monday, the 22nd. You might be getting an MSG preview this weekend. I don't know. It won't be much of a preview. It'll be kind of like what I'm. Yeah, Bob, the other day I was just like wondering if that will eventually push Fish away. Because, I mean, I don't think they love this, this more expensive world of concert going and just live events in general. I think other acts out there that are in demand, the tickets would probably be even more expensive. I don't know. I sometimes wonder if just the pricing of everything going up and up and up and up will eventually run them off. Because they're like, man, we're just, are these even fans showing up? Like, are these just people that have just, I don't know, they want to go to live events? Then they're like, maybe these are our fans and we're putting them all in debt. I don't know. All right. Well, I think I'm going to go. I don't really, yes, there will be. Perhaps another live stream, an MSG preview, which is big, and then some picks, and then the recap. So we always end the year strong, thanks to Fish, of course. Hopefully, a Buckeyes victory mixed in there. Not a lot of action on the Buckeyes video, but if they're in the playoffs, every now and then an Ohio State fan shows up asking about the videos, and I'm like, well, for the big games. I think the playoffs qualify as a big game. Hopefully, it's not a loss. We'll see. I think a final breakup. Yeah. Maybe way on down the road, they could return for something or other. But I think once they break up, they break up. And then Trey still plays a lot. Occasionally, Mike plays. Maybe more than occasionally, Mike plays. Probably won't hear a whole lot from Page or Fishman. Although Page kind of mentioned he has a studio like right across the street from where he lives. So maybe you'll get some new music from Page. But yeah, I think when they're done, they're done. I hope they don't become one of these bands that just does a run like basically quarterly or a little more, instead of summer tour, they just do Dick's. They still do New Year's Eve. Maybe they do Vegas around Halloween. They still do Mexico. So their year would say start in Mexico. Then they're not going to take off from Mexico all the way to Dick's. I don't know. Like I said, when they're done, it'll all end with a festival. We'll probably get a fall tour and a Halloween show the previous year. Doesn't look like we're getting a fall tour in 26. I don't feel very good about a fall tour in 26. These Sphere shows in April are messing everything up. That'll probably push summer to about as late as it can get. The summer tour will probably be wrapping up the first week of August. Then you'll have something in Colorado. I don't know if Dick's is back this year, if it's still under construction. I don't know what the prairie dog situation's like this year in Chomper City, Colorado. So perhaps they'll be somewhere else. I don't know if they'll go back to Boulder. I don't even know if Red Rocks will have them. They were banned at one point. I think they've been back to Red Rocks. I don't Telluride doesn't want them. They're like, stay out of here. And then Mary Wookmas, Forbin. Jerry's lost finger. How you doing? Forgot to say hi. What's this? We got the craftsman here again. Create, craft, destroy. All right. I find it Fish and Co. Oh no. No. And then sadly, what if a band oh man. Let's not talk about that. All right, boom, we're out of here. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in, guys, really. All year. More to come this year. This year ain't over. We're ending strong, big time. Look, this fall has been slim pickings, okay? Cat videos, even introduced an AI video the other day. They keep saying how it's getting better and better. That seems pretty horrible to me. All right, guys, boom. We'll see you. I hate to boom you. You return the booms, and then I keep talking. Just shut up. All right, boom. We're out of here. Forbin, you're the man. Jerry, hope you find that finger. Not a finger. There. We'll end with a holiday quote.